Today's lesson is solving inequalities and using addition and subtraction. We're going to use addition to solve inequalities, and we're going to subtract to solve inequalities. An equivalent inequality or inequalities with the same solution. Properties. Addition property of inequality. That means you can add a number to both sides and it will be the same number to both sides and you will get a proper answer. Or property subtraction property of inequalities. You subtract the same number to both sides and you'll be able to find out the answer. So if I look at example 1 and 2a, state, just all we're doing is asking you to tell me what you're going to do. State what you would do, add or to both sides to solve the inequality. All you're doing is telling me what you're adding to both sides. Well, if I want to get x by itself, I need to get rid of the 3, and it's subtracting, so we need to do its opposite. So I'm going to add 3 to both sides. That's all they're asking for you to state. B. It says it's 6 is subtracting to m, so we need to do the opposite of subtracting, so I'm going to add 6 to both sides, and that's what you do. Now, on example 1a and 2b, you are going to solve for it and then graph it. So I'm going to, on a, we said that we needed to add 3 to both sides to get rid of the 3 with the x. So then I have x is less than, you keep the inequality the same right now. This is adding and subtracting. So 5 plus 3 is 8. That's one answer. It's 2 points for that one answer. For your graphing, I would like 0 in the middle and the number and its opposite on both sides of the number on the number line. And then you make an open or closed circle. Well, x is less than, so it's an open circle. And it's less than, so it's to the, and that is worth 3 points. If you put the graph right and open circle and a line. So B. I'm first going to get rid of the 6. If I do it to one side, I need to do it to the other. So m is greater than negative 4 plus 6 is 2. There's one answer, 2 points. And then I have 0, 2, and negative 2. And then it's an open circle. And m is greater than 2, so it's all the numbers greater than 2. So that's how you graph examples 1 and 2. Now on example 3a, you're telling me what you're gonna get rid of by subtracting. So I have x plus 5 is less than negative 7. Well, to get rid of the 5, it's adding, so we need to subtract 5. And B, m plus 3 is greater than or equal to 8, so to get rid of the 3, I subtract 3 to both sides. So same idea as A. Example 3b is kind of the same as the last example on 2. So we get x by itself, and to do that, if 5 is adding, we're going to subtract to both sides. That's a subtraction property. So x is less than negative 12. Again, you have 0 in the middle. You have negative 12 on one side and 12 on another. It says x is less than, so I have an open circle, and it's less than, so it goes to the right. B, to get rid of 3, I need to subtract 3 to both sides. So m is greater than or equal to 5. Again, I have 0, 5, and negative 5. Now, it says greater than or equal to, so it's going to be a closed circle, and it's greater than, so it goes to the right. Word problems. The maximum safe load of a chairlift, the maximum, is 680 pounds. That's your maximum. That's the most you can have. In the spring, cyclists go on the top of the slope using, the person weighs 124 pounds, and the bicycle weighs 32 pounds. And how much weight do we have left over? So here's your formula. Then you need to put together these two. So 124 plus 32 is 156 plus W, 680. Subtract 156 to both sides. And your answer is 524. So you can have 524 or less on there. Okay, let's try another one. Your baseball team has a goal to collect 160 blankets for the shelter. So that's the least amount you want to have. So that will be less than or equal to. They've already brought 42 on Monday, 65 on Wednesday, and how much do they need to have left? Whatever. N. Then you do 42 plus 65. It's 107 plus N. And then to get N by itself, I subtract by 107. And that would be 53 is less than or equal to N. So you need at least 53 or more. Goodbye.